Hi YTPC, piping artist stuff here, and Skip. I know I've introduced him as Aeronautics before, but we're changing that.
Yeah, I like Skip better.
Yeah, he goes by Skip. That was his dad's nickname, that's his nickname. This isn't really a pipe or tobacco related video. Although I am smoking my bones, my electrified bones, and it was sent to me by the people who we're about to talk about, the Peacheys13. They sent me this pipe. They introduced me to the YPTPC. I've known Anna since I was 12 or 13.
I met them just recently, but I love talking to them. I love watching their videos.
Anna and Martin are those kind of people that have such vivacious energy, and they're so positive and they're so amazing that you would want to hang out with them if you had any senses about you. And I'm a little upset about what they're having to go through, and I know that the state of affairs in and around London have not been real positive the last year or two. My niece was living there getting her degree, so she encountered some stuff there as well. But relatively was safe, in a safe area, and Martin and Anna recently moved into a place that they thought was going to be, you know, their dream home, this old Victorian. It was beautiful, and it was turned into a bunch of flats, and it turned out to not be the place they needed to be. Not because they disliked it or anything, but because there's some situations going on. I'm going to leave a link in the basement to their video, and I kind of knew something was up. And I kind of knew something was going on, and she told me a little bit, but not too much. And then I saw their video explaining it to everybody all at once, so she wouldn't have to repeat it, I guess, a gazillion times. And I want to tell you guys something. I don't, in all the years I've known Anna, she doesn't cry unless it's, you know, there's a reason for it. And when she got choked up in her video, it made me so mad that someone could do that to her. And to her amazing husband, who has done nothing but loved people around him. And I'm not going to make this political, and I'm not going to make this about the state of the world or a spiritual video, although I really want to. Anna's been there for me, and many, many other people in her life. Maybe she doesn't even realize it. I have memories I could share with people that would make everybody laugh, but the best memories I have of her is being there for me when I had no one, when I was a kid. I mean, one of the most stable, happy, beautiful, internally people I've ever met. Physically just beautiful, amazing friend. I'd even consider her family and call her sister, because she's amazing to me. And some of you in the YTPC might have seen their video, and if you haven't, like I said, I'm going to leave a link to it. The situation they're in isn't safe. And I know there's other situations going on that also warrant, you know, people reaching out and asking for help. Well, the Peacheys only ask for prayers because they don't see their situation as dire, and I do. Primarily because I'm over here and I'm safe, and I don't have to deal day in and day out with the issues and the problems that are going on elsewhere. I'm in this little bubble of an area in Texas, probably about 9 hours from where Anna and I grew up. But relatively, I'm safe. I don't have to worry too much. I do lock my doors, and I didn't when I was a kid. I do make sure all the doors and windows are locked when I go to bed, but it's still relatively safe here. I don't have to worry too much about the loudness of our neighborhood, or someone in our neighborhood not liking that we put up decorations, or disagreeing with our beliefs. Everyone's pretty, I don't know, would you say cohesive? Everybody kind of gets along around here.
Everybody gets along.
And if they don't, the Texas cops don't put up with much. They take care of stuff relatively quickly. And the situation Anna and Martin are in is not safe. So I've started a fundraiser, and I know a couple other people have put up videos to show that fundraiser and spread it around. And I know there's people out there with health issues as well. I know there's some of you cannot help financially, help with prayers, because those are very powerful. I don't know what else to say other than to send Martin and Anna some love. Let them know that they're supported. If you can't financially help out, because I want to get them out of this situation. They never asked for me to help. They only asked for me to give them prayers. But being as she is one of the lights in the world, I want to make sure that something good happens in this situation, because if something bad happened and I didn't do something, I'd kick myself for the rest of my life. There are times when I didn't act when I should have. And I promised I wouldn't cry, so I'm not going to cry. I've been fighting back tears and anger all day, because for some of the most amazing people in my life to continuously be affected, and it's not just them, it's people everywhere, but for them in particular to be affected by the anger and ugliness, and I will never ever say anything racist or derogatory against another group of people. If you know me, you know that I love everyone, and I love to meet people that are different than me, and I want to get to know people that are different than me, because that's how I learn. But sometimes people don't want to learn. They don't want to befriend or be kind, and I find it increasing in this day and age, where people don't want to know any differences. They only want what they want, and it's become more and more selfish in this world. So let's try to show a little bit of love and support for some of the coolest people, most brilliant lights out there. And I appreciate everybody in the YTPC, and I appreciate all of my other viewers. And if you find it in your hearts to say a prayer for them, or if you have the ability to help them out, let's do that. Let's get them out of this situation before something escalates to a point where someone gets hurt. And I wouldn't forgive myself if something ever happened to her when I was in place to help. So thank you guys for watching. I'll put the link below for you guys to help out if you can in any financial way. And if you can't, don't feel bad. Just send them some love and some prayers. And you guys keep on keeping on, and try to be the most positive people you can be. And don't hate on the people around you. Try to show them love, and maybe that'll turn them around. Thank you guys.
Cheers.